going on, everyone? It's a week 10 proposition of Forward Progress here on the Forward Progress YouTube channel, presented by our good friends over at FanDuel. I'm joined by Hitman today. Hitman, how's it going?
Doing well. How's it going, Jason?
I'm good. I'm excited to get into things here today, and I'm excited to talk about what you like. You have two props for today. One of them being an anytime touchdown, which you don't usually give out. The second you said that, like my eyes perked up. I was really looking forward to it. So we're going to give some time here to let everyone in the chat filter in. Reminder how the show works. We're going to give out two props today. And then afterwards, we're going to go through some questions. So if you're in the chat, I see some questions in there already. Don't be afraid to drop some questions. If you're on Twitter, head over here, head over to YouTube, drop your questions in, and then, we'll go through those towards the end of the show. Quick reminder before we get into things. Tomorrow morning live, 11 a.m. Eastern time, we have Rob doing the not Greg Dulcich anytime touchdown. George, not Greg Dulcich. Anyways, 11 a.m. Eastern time, Rob is going to be live doing the pizza buffet, breaking down the entire board. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, if you want to get prepped for your Sunday, best way to do so is to do that tomorrow live, 11 a.m. Eastern time during that Berlin game. All right, Hitman, we gave some time for people to filter in here. We got some more people coming in. Let's just start right away here. We're gonna start with the New England game, New England at Tampa Bay. Talk us through this one here.
All right. Everybody that watches knows that means get on your apps and go to the New England game because these lines tend to move pretty quick. We're going to the anytime touchdown market. Very rare play for us. We're going to show more. And we are going to go to Terrell Jennings and play him to score a touchdown at plus 380. Shop around. I see similar. I see a plus 425 out there at a book that probably doesn't let you bet. But for me with this one, the short yardage roll last week went to Terrell Jennings over Trevion Henderson. At the goal line, they ended up splitting work, but I still think if we get into like a 3rd and goal at the 1 situation, 4th and goal at the 1 situation, that it's going to be Jennings that's getting to work. Remember, Jennings is the guy that scored a touchdown last week for the Patriots, and it was in the red zone. For me, like, I'm still not convinced that New England is in love with Trevion Henderson. Like, I could simply see one mistake that he could make that ends up leading. It could be in pass protection. It could be a fumble that leads to Henderson starting to lose work. And I mean, we have a pretty high total in this game, a pretty high team total or relatively high team total for New England. And I just think that the gap with Jennings plus 380 to score a touchdown, whereas Henderson's plus 125 or something. I just don't think that's warranted with Jennings' current role for the Patriots. I think they like him, to be honest. Like, I know Henderson will get more work, but I think they like Henderson. So yeah, we'll take a shot at an anytime touchdown score. Remember, I mean, I'm favored to go 0-1 on this. Like, if you said to me I could bet Jennings to not score a touchdown right now at minus 110, it would be the biggest bet of my freaking season, probably. Yeah. But at the odds that we played it at, I think it's okay.
All right, plus 380 at FanDuel. Just out of curiosity, do you want me to track that as a full unit, or do you want me to track that to win a full unit?
We'll just do a half.
Half unit? Okay. All right. Make it a little bit more even there. Track it as a half. And yeah, plus 380 right now at FanDuel. And you can find some better prices out there, plus 420-ish across the board as I look at my odds screen. All right. Up next, what do you got? Talk us through it.
New York Giants, Chicago Bears game. We are going to passing props. And this is another that you could get better if you shop around. Right now, there's as low as 201.5, but we're playing Jackson Dart over pass yards, 206.5. We'll grade at. Like I said, shop around. You probably should be able to find better on that, but I'm fine with a 206.5. I mean, it's a weather play. That's the entire handicap to this game and the passing game is weather. Aside from the weather, it's a really good matchup for Jackson Dart against a Bears defense that's just absolutely depleted right now. TJ Edwards is going to be out for this game. Their secondary has had cluster injuries. The Chicago Bears also are just 29th in pressure rate. Jackson Dart has been one of the better quarterbacks in the league this year when he's been kept clean. And the latest that I've seen on weather, just reading articles from people smarter than me, has been that, I mean, it's going to be windy. It's not going to be like the type of wind that derails passing games or anything. We likely should not have precipitation in this game. I just believe there was a service that tends to play these bets early in the week, and they sent the dart under when the weather was looking a little bit more grim. I just think that it overmoved based off that if the weather does end up being fine. Now, like, I'll give a caveat real quick is weather can change at any instant, and I could be playing under by the time, like, if there's reports saying that the weather's gotten significantly worse, I could be on the under in this tomorrow. But like with the current information right now, I think that over has some value.
All right. Over 206.5 passing yards, Jackson Dart. Also, like, I don't know if this is part of your handicap, but personally, hey man, I watched a lot of Jackson Dart in college here, and he has like the zip on the ball to kind of get it through. Like, even if it is like a little bit windy, but not too windy to affect the ball there. He's like, yeah. So he's got enough zip on it. All right. Quick reminder, 2 bets right there. We'll recap them. Jackson Dart over 206.5 minus 114. Terrell Jennings anytime touchdown, which I absolutely freaking love, plus 380. Shop around. Make sure you get a great price here. Before we get into our questions, reminder, if you want to get questions in, do so in the chat over on YouTube. Just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors over at FanDuel. Football fans, the best way to get in on game day is on FanDuel. The FanDuel Sportsbook app is your home for all your favorite NFL bets, from yards to touchdowns to who will win. With FanDuel, any play can be the play of the game. And when the Falcons and Colts play this Sunday in Berlin, FanDuel is giving all customers a 30% profit boost on any player to score a touchdown. That's right. You can get in on the action with a 30% anytime touchdown profit boost token. So just make sure FanDuel is your go-to app for any snap. Just visit FanDuel.com/forward progress. That's FanDuel.com/forward progress to bet on the Falcons versus the Colts with a 30% anytime touchdown profit boost token. Play your game with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in DC, Kentucky, or Wyoming. Opt-in required. Bonus issue is non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Visit rghelp.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut, or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelpline.ma.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York. This is a paid advertisement. All right, let's get to the chat. We have a couple questions here. Starting with, can we get a lean on an NFL straight or maybe a first half from early bird capper?
If you have access, there's a book right now that, I mean, just pull up an odds screen and you'll see who it is. They still have +3 minus 115 on the Steelers. I like that bet. It's a little bit off market, and even on a limited account at that spot, I think they'll still let you win like 500 or something, I think, on a limited account on an NFL side a day out. So I think that would be that's a decent look. I also still like Atlanta. I played +6 minus 105. Market came against me a little bit, but I like Atlanta as well.
All right. We like Atlanta there. And the Steelers, you said +3, which is available. Doing the FLUP method, top-down approach. Love it.
Atlanta, widely available. So there we go. We'll go with that.
We got both.
But,
we got both.
You can get that +3. I like that.
All right. Michael Schultz, 7299, asking, do you think we see some Jags money? Really want to play some Texans teasers, and my sportsbook is at a pick'em.
It's really tough to say. I don't think so, to be honest. I mean, It's tough because there are books right now with +1, and then you could play a 6.5. I mean, I personally played 6.5 point teasers on the books that had it at +1 at -130. I played Jacksonville 6.5 or excuse me, Houston 6.5 teased with the Jets to +8.5. But I don't know, tough to say. I don't think we get much line movement in that game, but I don't know.
All right. Brian Sion 3522 asking, how about Sean Tucker in that game as well, referring to the Tampa Bay game, which we talked about a little bit earlier. White has been stuffed at the goal line.
What's Tucker's odds? I'm gonna look real quick.
Yeah, give me a sec here. I should have pulled that up before. That's my bad.
No, I got it. +450. Yeah, I don't hate it. Don't hate it.
All right, you can combine.
And it's hard for me. Usually I hate most touchdown bets. So, but for me not to hate it, take that as a compliment. I don't hate that.
That's Hitman saying combine Terrell Jennings and Sean Tucker for anytime touchdown scorers and get them at 20-1 over at FanDuel. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Play those individually. But if you want to do it, go ahead. If you want to do it, go ahead. Adam Hunter 8154 asking, are you buying into the Odunze hype this week?
No, just because Odunze's been talking about how he's had a heel injury and that he's been powering through it, and he's been mostly effective. But I know he had the donut last week. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about just playing overs on a guy that's dealing with something that's a little lingering. So
yeah,
no.
All right, total at
even though he's targeted against man and he's their guy against man, I don't know, that keeps me off it.
Yeah, it's a low total as well. So total at 54.5 -114 there for Odunze. If you don't like him, that under is right there. Any other questions we have in the chat here? Seems like that's it. I'll give you some more time, some chatters to get those questions in. With Zach's question here, what's the coldest temperature Hitman will power through for golf?
40 low wind.
What is that? Can you convert that to Canadian?
No, we speak in normal human civilization terms.
Okay.
40 degrees Fahrenheit, no wind. Very little wind.
I'll give
windy,
a couple.
Maybe 50 in wind.
All right, I'll give a couple more seconds here for some more questions. Another one from Zach asking, does Hitman book his tee times under his wife's name like Hugh Freeze so people don't know he's golfing instead of working?
No, but it's actually my wife's name is, so on my country club, my wife is the member and I am the spouse, believe that or not. And the reason that we did that is because she's a few years younger than me and we got a better deal on the initiation fee and the yearly fees with her as the member and me as the spouse. So, you know what? Technically, I guess all the tee times are booked under her name.
All right.
Now, plus, I have my own separate account and profile for the country club, but
okay.
But yeah,
little plus EV move of the week from Hitman. Did not expect that one. Book it under your wife's name, get your country club members under your wife's name.
It saved me $4,000 this year, and it saved me on the initiation $10,000.
Wow!
So $14,000 savings just for that. So plus EV move of the week.
Hey, they don't call you sharp for nothing. All right, let's go to the Carolina Panthers New Orleans Saints game. Early Bird Capper is asking, if Tet sits, do you prefer Coker or Leggett overs? Right now, I can talk.
Probably Coker. I think Coker would benefit the most.
They're both at 30-ish and a half.
I think Coker would benefit the most.
Okay. Last question here coming in from Garrett Price, 5501, asking about Amon-Ra under 7.5 receptions. No price attached.
I haven't thought about it. I know there's been a lot of hype with them talking about getting Jameson Williams the ball. This week they've talked about Tesla, Laporta. So just typically whenever all these other guys are getting hyped about getting the ball, maybe just subjectively just hearing that, I'm like, oh, well, maybe Amon-Ra under. But other than that, I really haven't thought about it.
All right, the under is -122 over here, so I don't know if that affects things a little bit. Hitman over on FanDuel at least. Yeah, that seems like that's it. Hitman, thank you for joining us today. Chat, appreciate you guys. Do us a huge favor before you head out. Smash that like button. Goes a long way for us here on the channel. If you're new to the channel as well, hit the subscribe button as well. If you're watching on Twitter, come over to YouTube, hit that like button. Does a lot of things for the numbers here and the algorithm. All right, that wraps things up. That wraps things up. This has been a Week 10 proposition of Forward Progress here on the Forward Progress YouTube channel, part of the Hammer Betting Network. We will see you guys right here next week. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a good one.